Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Karmic relationships in a twin flame journey can be extremely painful. I understand that, I really know that. It is not really easy to see your divine masculine in a relationship or being married to someone else. Sometimes the situations seems to be as not really able to have a solution, or you cannot really go through it because the circumstances which you see and being in seems to be impossible to manage. It seems like you don't have any power or you don't have any control in the situations. It seems to be really very traumatic situation, I would say, to kind of go through such experience when you know that the person you really love is with someone else, and there is no possibility for that person to come back to you. Most of the karmic situations feels like this. It seems like there isn't any possibility, there isn't anything you can actually see around whether you can get this person back, because your twin flame, he himself doesn't know he is in a twin flame journey by his logical senses. So he himself will be denying the connection with you. So that's again feels really tough and really painful. So what do you do in such situations? How do you deal through this karmic relation to heal through and come into union? So we have always solutions, even though it seems really tough and horrible, but it is not actually. So you can use the tool mirror exercise to heal the situations. Before that, you really need to understand why the divine masculine get into a karmic relationship. And also the karmic healing comes in cycles, right? It's not really like a one-time healing. It has to come into cycles of healing for you to release this completely from your consciousness. And you also need to understand that you have chosen this separation at some point, because what you're experiencing is the illusion of separation through the illusion of the karmic person being in your twin flame's life. So this is something you have chosen already as a separation. So you need to feel into those places where the separation exists, where you feel you are not one with your twin flame. In spiritual truth, you and your twin flame are one. You are one consciousness. So what you feel and your feelings is what the person is mirroring in this relationship. That means he is holding on to the person in the reality, in the logical sense, because you are holding on to something which you cannot release from your consciousness, or you've been debted to something else which you are not able to look at it and release from your energy circle. So healing through mirror exercise is the shortest way to heal the situation, but it needs a cycles of healings, as I said. So all you need to do is first being aware of what the situation is. What is that it's showing to you? What feelings are giving to you? So you look at those aspects and heal through that. So when I healed my situation, so it was really difficult, first thing I would say, because I never expected such thing to happen. And it was more of a traumatic event in my life, which actually triggered a lot of other traumas which I went through in my current life. It really like created a kind of hurricane of emotions and negative experiences which I went through to surface in, and I was not able to handle it. I became like very emotionally traumatic at that point. All I could do was like sign in for a coaching and then started healing this, but also understand what is twin flame journey is about, because this is not something as a soulmate relationship which we need to deal into. It's a different way of managing, and looking at it. So understanding the journey took a bit of time, and how to deal with such kind of feelings also took some point of time. But now you have all the tools, and you also know the experiences from other people, so that it's easy for you to heal. So it also asked me to release a lot of my karmic relations with my ex-marriage. That means my ex marriage, family, because that was somewhere it was a toxic relationship. And I understood, because my soul has chosen that experience to go through, because I have to go through to understand how to release control. So all it reflected was about the control, which I experienced. So the moment I started surrendering the situation and understanding why I have chosen this experience, it was easy for me to heal. And also you need to understand your twin flame also have chosen his experience or her experience with that person, because his soul also have to go through certain learnings. So you being in allowance of him or her to go through such situation is where you show unconditional love and unconditional acceptance of this situation. That is the first and most important thing to do in this, in healing this karmic stuff. So first you need to accept, understand, because twin flame journey is about the inward journey. It's not anything external. So all you need to do is heal what is in your consciousness and clear in your consciousness, and also give enough space for your divine masculine or divine feminine who are in the situation to have the space for them to undergo that experience, because they are not really spiritually doing anything, but for them it's more of going through and learning it. But as you're healing in your own consciousness, your twin flame is also clearing that in his or her consciousness. So it becomes easy for them to deal with that situation and come out of that situations. So all you need to do is release control, surrender yourself, and accept the situation exists, and this is something you have chosen for your experience and for your healing. And use a mirror exercise to heal the situation. So even though it feels traumatic and it's painful, but you need to show that you will have to show that courage and strength to face this fear and go through this fear of illusions, and heal that. So I'm sure you will be able to heal this completely and wipe out from your consciousness, and then your divine masculine or divine feminine will be free from that situation also. So I wanted to wish you all the best, and see you in the next video.